Hey guys.
Hey everybody.
We just wanted to give you some hello from DOKS.
Hello from DOKS. We're here to talk today about transitioning from a standard American diet to a whole food plant-based diet, because that's the healthiest thing to do. But there are some things that we want to make you aware of. Okay, that can be a problem, or can be somewhat of a deterrent as you're trying to do this. So a couple of things. One, you have family and friends who are like, what are you doing? And you can just answer, I'm getting healthier because I'm trying to learn how to eat the healthiest diet. It's been proven to reverse, stop, prevent significant chronic illness, including heart disease, cancers, diabetes, obesity, etc. So one is dealing with family and friends. Two is the actual doing of it. So there's different ways to do it. One is you can go all in. Two is you can go in slowly. If you go all in, you can expect some side effects. For example, in the first 4 or 5 days, withdrawal symptoms from the bad diet, and fatigue, night sweats, headaches, grouchiness,
bloating, excess gas,
yeah,
diarrhea sometimes, sometimes constipation.
But that will clear up after a few days, probably up to a week, but usually less than a week, and then you'll start to feel great, lots of energy, and you'll feel so much better. But it takes different amount of time for different people.
And some people don't have any side effects at all.
And some, it's just wonderful. You start feeling great the next day.
And some it's horrible.
Yeah, and that's partially because your gut microbiome, which is the 3 trillion bacterial beasties in your gut, have been used to eating badly, and they've got the growth of unhealthy bacteria. When you change over, you have to let your body, those bacteria, learn how to eat differently and grow differently.
Yeah, we can tell just from the type of bacteria you have in your gut what diet you are eating.
Correct.
And if you're eating a meat-heavy, dairy-heavy diet, you'll have a particular balance and blend of those gut microbes, and it is not healthy. It can cause direct injury to the wall of your gut, allowing different proteins and different food particles or food matter to pass through and give you all kinds of problems.
Yeah, so going full bore, a couple of suggestions. One, just be prepared to feel crappy for a couple of days.
Suggest doing it on a weekend when you don't have plans.
Two, drink lots and lots of fluids to help flush yourself out. 3, eat more. You have to learn to eat more because the standard American diet is very high calorie, low nutrient density.
Do not be afraid of complex carbohydrates. They are your friend.
Fruits, vegetables, whole grains are healthy and
brown
helpful.
rices, baked potatoes,
Quinoa,
yams.
yeah. Yams
better than potatoes. Potatoes not terrible.
Yep.
But
not fried.
Whole grain, seeded or nutted breads. We like, we'll use Ezekiel if we need to, but we like Dave's Killer breads.
Yep. So get ready to eat more, because you'll have to eat more to get as many calories in. If you don't, you will be tired. And people are afraid to eat more, but you can actually eat more and be healthier and lose weight while you're doing so. So that's if you go whole hog.
Go part way.
If you go part way, so if you start slowly, there's a couple of things you can do. One is start by just getting rid of dairy. That is so important. So get rid of dairy, or get rid of dairy and processed meats like salami and bacon and
any kind of cold cuts, basically.
Any kind of cold cuts. Get rid of those. Those are class 1 carcinogens, in the same category as cigarettes or arsenic or plutonium. They're not healthful at all. So get rid of the processed meats. Get rid of the dairy. You could also go by just adding more fruits and veggies. So eat what you normally do, but before you eat what you normally do, eat an apple, eat a full cucumber, eat a salad before you eat your regular stuff, and you'll find that will make it so that you're not as hungry for the crap
And
the
eat your
bad
veggies off your plate first.
Yeah.
Leave your steak or your chicken breast or whatever else is on there till last.
Yep.
And you won't hopefully eat quite as much of it.
So you'll be crowding out the bad stuff by eating the good, and that's helpful. You can also use a smoothie and have a smoothie, add a smoothie to everything you're eating every day. And you'll actually probably lose weight and you'll feel healthier, and then you'll start craving the healthier things. And the smoothie can be a lot of veggies, a lot of green leafy veggies with some fruits, mix it with some water, and just enjoy a smoothie that way.
Another option is do a meatless Monday.
Yep. So one day a week.
New York School District has just introduced that program. Many businesses are doing them now. And that's a great way to save a bunch of animals' lives, and also to make you healthier, and also have a huge environmental impact.
So start one day a week with no animal products, and then do 2 days a week, then do 3 days a week, and just increase it slowly. Or you could start with just changing out all your breakfasts for 1 week.
Yep.
So you'll only have a healthy breakfast, like
oatmeal,
with
fruit,
fruit,
veggies if you want a savory oatmeal. You can add turmeric to it.
You can have
basically you can do anything with oatmeal.
Yeah, or have a healthy sandwich,
or a
like
tofu
beans on toast,
or a tofu scramble.
or tofu scramble. So there's lots of different, or leftovers from the night before, but as long as it's plant-based. So there's lots of ways to switch over one meal a week, so that would be breakfast, and then the next week continue the breakfast and add a lunch, and switch out your lunch to healthy, whole food, plant-based lunches. So a big salad, or change your BLT to a CLT, which is cucumber, lettuce, and tomato instead of the bacon,
or avocado,
lettuce, and tomato, or hummus, or something else. Make sure you're doing as whole food, plant-based as possible. And then the next week, do all 3 meals for the week. Another option is to eat clean, 100% clean at home. So you get rid of all crap at home, and then only eat when you eat out. Do you get to eat what you desire, what you're used to from before, like a meat meal as a special occasion. And you'll find that...
Which is how we used to eat.
That's how we used to.
Which is why we didn't have this epidemic of chronic diseases. It used to be just...
special occasions.
Yeah, like birthday cake, once a month, once every 2 months. You know, if you have less friends like I do, once every 3 months.
But now we tend to eat
like a king, every damn meal.
Yeah. So lots of processed foods, lots of sugar, lots of
rich foods,
and that's not healthful. So that's how you can do it more slowly. Get into groups, local groups, like Meatless Monday groups, or see if your hospital has any. So try and find people who are like-minded. Go online.
Recipe swaps, Meatless Mondays like Kim mentioned.
If you're on Facebook, like Forks Over Knives, or
great support groups out there.
Great Dr. Greger's groups where you can get to meet people and get help online.
Yeah, some truly inspirational stories out there.
Yeah.
Yep, DOKS Lifestyle Medicine on Facebook, on YouTube. We try and get a video up once or twice a week. I'm putting more and more recipes up there. That's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
So, another tip, change your environment.
Yes.
You know, there's always going to be grumpy Sallys or sad Steves that don't want to see you do well and will constantly be on your shoulder saying, that's silly. But what about the paleo diet? Like all the healthy people on paleo.
Not healthy.
Avoid those people really transitioning, and you'll soon see you feel so much better, so much more energy, so much better rested. Your sex life may even improve because circulation improves.
Yep.
But try and stay with positive thoughts, positive people. You may get resistance and kickback from your family physician. Not uncommon.
There is a website called plantritionproject.org, and you can go on there and find plant-based physicians of all different kinds on that website. Find out who's local, close to you, and get their help.
Yep, that's a great way to do it. And again, you know, if you see any plant-based movies coming up, or
Great movies.
groups or recipe swaps, you know, force yourself to attend, force yourself to socialize. It's very important to build that social network for your own health and for the benefit of other people in the group. You will bring something to that group that is unique.
Get a friend who
we all do.
who's gone through this or is going through this, and talk to them. I have a friend now who calls me every once in a while, like, I don't understand what's happening. And you know, you make sure you're getting enough calories and enough healthy fats, like nuts and seeds and avocados, but also if you have medical problems and you're on medicines, especially for blood pressure and for diabetes, you must talk to a physician about how to get off of these meds, because changing this to this healthier diet, you will lower your blood pressure and your blood sugar. And if you're taking those medications, you may lower it too much and get weak and dizzy, and you can actually get into serious trouble that way. So please make sure you contact a doctor who knows. Rusty, Corona, Peppy, leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Come here.
Good
leave. Puppies. Come here, Rusty.
Leave. Rusty, come on. Come on, go see Daddy.
Good boy, good calm. Unfortunately, our dogs are not plant-based. I can't do that to them.
They're half plant-based. They got some vegan food too.
Ouch.
But they
anyway, sorry about that. Yes, environmental stuff. Yeah, and you, like I say, you may get kickback from your physician. Rusty, come. Good boy.
Yes.
Not unusual. Although they may just look at you weird and shake their head. You're doing this for you, not for them.
Right.
There's definitely those doctors out there that just immediately reach for a prescription pad, you know, for whatever is going on with you.
Very similar to smoking in the past.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, the benefit of, you know, going with a plant-based doctor is they're going to understand what's going on. But you must give your doc a heads up. It's only fair to them. And, you know, it's going to stop them from freaking out if they know why you're suddenly needing to reduce or stop medications. So another part of your environment to change is your home environment. Now, our house, except for the dog food, is completely clean. We don't have really any junk food. We do at the moment because we had a party. We had a lot of stuff that we wouldn't normally have in the house. But it's vegan junk food. So it's not as bad as just junk food.
We're trying to introduce people to healthier lifestyles.
Yeah.
So we actually had a party where we put out lots of.
Had some veggie burgers.
Well, we put out some cheeses that were nut based.
Yep.
And didn't tell our meat eating and dairy eating party goers that it was plant based, and.
Luckily, no one had a nut allergy.
True, but everybody liked it. They thought it was really good, so they didn't really notice the difference, and we didn't tell them.
Yeah.
So.
But don't keep any crap in your home.
Yeah.
And there is an acronym for crap, and I can't remember it. Candy.
I don't know.
Processed foods. What's the R and the A? I'll have to look that up again, but it's a pretty good one. Yeah, so keep a clean home. Prep, grab and go food, whether that's grabbing and going to work, grabbing and going to go exercise, or just for a snack. You can get those little tiny Ziplocs that are perfect for like 1 to 2 ounces of nuts. And you know, we love to make our own trail mix. But we just grab the bag and we know what those proportions are, we know what's in there, and we're just ready. We always keep rice pretty much cooked. We pretty much always have oatmeal in the fridge.
Yep.
And you know, when you're in that, I don't know what I want, it's just there and it's just easy.
If you're in a split home, hide
yes.
the crap. The junk has to go way up in the back of the highest shelf, or way below,
or a different cupboard altogether if you've got the space.
So it's harder to get to. Put fruits and vegetables in the front of the fridge with good water and healthy drinks, like if you want coconut water or just plain water, and then put the crap way in the back. Yep. So that your family can reach first for the carrots or the apples or the bananas or the already cut up veggies. Yep. With veggie dip.
Celery sticks, carrot sticks, whatever.
Right in the front.
Yep.
That helps.
Ready to grab and go.
And there's plenty of websites online.
And we do a lot of leftovers, and we do that deliberately. You know, I overcook, you know, for our main meals, just because there is extra stuff if you want something different.
So Saturday or Sunday, cook everything, put them in pre-made containers, and then get them up in the front the night before you have to go to work early the next day. All I do is I grab and go, and everything's made, everything's prepared already. It makes it so much easier when I'm at work. So I think that's it.
Environment, dealing with your doctor, dealing with your family. Yeah, I think that's some pretty good info.
And if you have bloating, if you have adjustment issues, and you can't just get through it the first 5 or 6 days, then go slower. So if you have troubles with beans, start eating hummus that's made of beans. Start eating, if you have trouble with eating a bunch of fruit, start with a small, like a quarter of an apple for a week, and then go up to a half an apple a day for a week, and then 3/4, and your body will get used to it, and you'll feel great within a month. Your outside will look better, your inside will be better, the numbers are better, and your energy will be better.
You can spend more time in places like this. And even though I am a little hungry right now, I'm bonking a little bit, I had, what did I have for breakfast? I had smoothie? 2 salad sandwiches and part of a smoothie. And it is probably 2 o'clock now. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of forgot to eat because I wasn't exactly hungry. I find...
Did we talk about intermittent fasting?
When I'm really good, no, not yet. Okay. When I'm really good, as Kim pointed out earlier, I sometimes forget to eat enough calories, and I'm not bonking right now, but you know, if we had twice as far to go, I'd probably be suffering at the back, and then I'd be a little ketotic. And I don't want to be ketotic because it's not healthy for you. One other thing, as Kim just mentioned, was intermittent fasting, and we're not talking about going days on end every so often. You certainly can do that, but we are talking about, and the easiest way for most people is to extend the non-eating period every 24 hours. So you already have 8 to 10 hours where you're up in your bed. Definitely don't eat in bed, but try and not eat after 6 at night or 7 at night, latest possible, and certainly no drinks or anything besides water after that. And then try and get 13 to 14 hours. 15 to 16 is better, and that can have some profound weight loss effects. It can have some profound health effects, such as
it improves your insulin resistance, improves insulin sensitivity and decreases insulin resistance, and so you're less likely to have prediabetes. It allows you to heal, so your body heals and repairs itself at night when you're sleeping and resting and not eating. And so that will be good.
Laughing at our dogs attacking some hikers with licks and kisses. All right, guys, you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.